Hi there, this is Tony again, and tonight we're going to talk a little bit about uploading a photograph and tagging individuals within that photograph. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go out to Family Search. So I'm going to get there by just entering into the URL familysearch.org. And it's going to take me to the sign-in for the Family Search. I'm going to click on the sign-in button. And since I've already signed in several times, then it would be pre-filled in. I'm going to click Sign In. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I want to go to Memories because that's where my photos are stored in the gallery. You'll notice when the various photographs appear in the gallery, then there's a plus button right here. Now, here's a couple features of the gallery. If you want to, you can add a listing of the people that are in those photographs. For example, in this one right here, I have entered my grandfather's name down in the title so that I can know that it is him. So to get a photo uploaded, then we just click the plus button. Now it gives me an opportunity to import photos from Facebook, Instagram, Google Photos, but I choose for this demonstration to choose a file from my computer. So I'm going to click on the Choose Files button here. It will open up a dialog that shows me where my photos are. Now, I had already previously been to my Webster Scans 2012. I spent quite a bit of time that year scanning photos. If I had not been there previously, I could, just like any navigation dialog box, I could go to the various places in the structure, choose a folder, and then work my way down to the folder that I needed to get to. Right now we're already in this folder, so I'm going to scan down, and I have one in mind that I wanted to scan or to upload. And so I'm going to scroll down using my middle button and find the image that I want to upload. Okay, so right here, this photograph, it's a photograph of my mom and my Aunt Bernice. And I want to use it because of the proximity to each other. And I'm going to say Open. Now what will happen now is, you'll notice it says, by the little twirly it's going around, it has actually opened and uploaded this. Now I'm going to double click on this so I can get a larger version of this photograph. Now you'll notice that it says I have several options I can do. Number one, I can click a recording button right here, and it says record a memory, and it will attach a audio file to that image, and I can spend some time, for example, describing my mom, describing my aunt, and how close they were. They were actually very close as sisters. Over to the right, it gives an opportunity to enter information about the photograph and the people. So if there is an event date, for example, for this particular photo, then I could enter that. An event place, an event's description. So I'm going to click on that and just say my mom and Aunt Bernice hugging. And I'm going to save that. Now if I want to add it to a particular album, I can click on that. And I don't have any albums created yet. So I'm just going to say a Lutz family. And I'm just going to put Lutz family memories. And I'm going to say add to that. So what it does now is it adds this to a Lutz family album. And as I go through and upload more videos or more audio memories or photographs, I can add those to the Lutz family memories. I can also add a story, which basically is I can record a story or a file about that image. And these are all tagged to where they belong to this image. Now, here's a neat feature of this having these in our family search folders, is add a topic tag, or I can click the image to tag individuals. Okay, so you'll notice that right up here there's a little thing that says click the image to tag people. That's an important feature, and that's what I want to demonstrate. So I'm going to hover over my grandma, or my Aunt Bernice, I mean, and I'm going to make a little box right around her face, just like that. And this I'm going to say is Bernice Lutz. And as I start typing, you'll notice that it brings up a hint, or it's asking me the question, is this Elizabeth Bernice Lutz in your family tree? And I'm going to tell it, yes, it is. Isn't that smart? That it now has, in this photograph, her tagged as Bernice Lutz. Now, here's another cool thing. I want to tag my mom. So I'm going to double click on her now, and you'll notice how it creates a box more like the one I sized. And I'm going to say, okay, who is this? Janet Lee Lutz, my mom. And so I'm going to click on that. So now, here's the interesting thing is, these two individuals are tagged as individuals within this photograph. It has also created a link to my family tree, so that now, as I go through, I can find the links that are literally cross-referencing between the people in my photographs and the people in my family tree. So this is an important feature in Family Search, is to understand that you're creating this interconnected web of links from people in your tree to the memories that you've created. And this can apply to photographs, to stories, documents, and references. And so it helps you to understand, remember where they are, and to see the things that are connected with those. And I'm going to give you an example of how that works. Okay, so we're going to go back to the gallery, and I'm going to go to my family tree. Okay, and so I'm going to go out to my family tree, and I'm going to go find my mom's family. You see, my Aunt Bernice is my mom's sister. So I'll go to my mom, and I'll go to her personally. And that takes me to her individual personal page. I'm going to scroll down here to where it says Parents and Siblings. And I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to go find my Aunt Bernice. And there she is, right there. I'm going to go to her page, just so I can kind of see. And you'll notice it says here that there are 3 memories. So as I click on her memories then, you'll notice that, voila, see this picture over here that says processing? Okay, so I have linked to her on 1, 2, 3 different pictures or photographs. So each time you upload a photograph and then you tag the individuals in that photograph, it creates that link. And so as you build this library of photographs, you can access those photographs. And for example, this photograph shows up in my Aunt Bernice's record. But if I go back to my mom's record, and you'll notice it has 3 memories. And let's see, there's the one we just tagged her in, that's still processing. Here's one of her younger days, and then a family photograph. Now the cool thing is you can have multiple tags. I'm going to go to this Lutz family gathering, for example. Okay, and see all the tags that are there? Now I don't know who all the people are, but I know my Aunt Bernice, I know my Aunt Lorraine, I know my grandfather, my grandmother, my Aunt Eloise, my mom, and of course there's me, and of course my brother and my sister. So as I gain more information about all the various people in this Lutz gathering, then I can tag them. And those will be cross-referenced, again, through the tagging system and directly to the individuals in the tree. And as you can look over here, as you look at this, these are the various people that are tagged in that particular photograph. So that's a wonderful feature of Family Search. And again, it all goes back to the idea that turning the hearts of the children to the fathers and the fathers to the children is not just the sealing and binding. It's truly getting to know each other and forming this bond and connection. Well, till next time, I hope you enjoy your family.